What's up, y'all? We back with another one. It's Anthony Moore here.
Asante Morris.
And we got Pepsi. He chilling over on the side, man. It's another one. Like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. What's this?
Yep.
What we on? Episode 6?
This is 6. Welcome back.
Yeah. We
Loyal followers.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, whether it's on Apple, Spotify, stop right now and hit that subscribe button, man. It really means a lot. And be sure to give us 5 stars.
Yep.
Yeah. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I could start a cult right now. You know, I feel very even, balanced.
Okay.
Feel up. How you feeling?
I'm alright. A little tired, but I can't complain, man. Can't complain. Just been the usual, just bouncing around with shows. Shows been going pretty good so far. And while I'm talking about shows, if you're in Philly or like anywhere in the tri-state area, June 28th, I'm headlining at Helium Comedy Club. So if you haven't purchased your tickets already, man, the ticket link at heliumcomedy.com. Be sure to it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a good time. Great lineup, starring me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like starring you at Helium. Like that's the thing people need to understand. Like this is the first time,
and it means a lot because that's one of the clubs where I came up. Well, I originally started at the Laugh House, but once the Laugh House closed,
rest in peace.
Then I made my transition to working at Helium, and when I was performing there, I was just an open micer. Like I wasn't even a host.
Yep, same
I
here.
wasn't even hosting.
And I missed the whole Laugh House era. The entire thing. I started right after it closed.
Yeah, so it's been amazing. I know a good amount of people have purchased tickets, which definitely feels good, and it's weird at the same time for me because I be so jaded by comedy. I try not to get my hopes up. So I think it's going to be a good turnout, but I don't know. Sometimes I have a habit of lowering my expectations just out of not wanting to disappoint myself.
If you are in comedy, you have to do that if you want to survive for the next show. You can't have like, this is going to be the best. Unless you see definitive proof that this is going to
like a check.
A check. If you get paid beforehand and it's everything you wanted, fuck how the show goes. Or like, if you see the like ticket sales at a theater and you're like, all right, this is going to be good. Like that's the type of stuff. But yeah, you gotta balance your expectations, but don't get down on yourself. It's a balance. Because
comedy will break your heart.
Yeah, in many ways. You gotta already be a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Something bad has to happen to you first, to where you're like, it's not as bad as that other shit that happened.
Have you ever had like a really bad bomb that's just stuck with you for a long time?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm over all of them now, but there's definitely been a couple where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this shit.
No, I remember one of my biggest bombs. This was actually the very first time I bombed. How old were you when you started?
20.
20? Okay, so when I started, I was 18, and I did this show in Philly, and I'll never forget. I got booed. It was like a rap variety show.
So variety show?
Yeah, so it was like rappers. Well, mostly rappers and chicks on stage twerking, and then they just tried to throw some comedians in a mix, and man, when I say I got my ass booed, and that shit hurt because I had people from my high school there, people from college, and then just regular people from Philly that I just got to see around the way.
That sucks.
Yeah, that the car ride home itself, that shit was only 15 minutes, but that was the longest 15 minutes ever, yo. That shit felt like.
And you don't get out the car right away. Also, you sit in the driveway or you park, even though motherfuckers are looking for people sitting in cars to rob them. You just like, fuck it, let it happen.
Right, yeah. At that point, I wanted to be robbed so I could forget about that show. So now it's nice to see where I've come from, shows like that, or even when I was performing at Helium. I remember when I used to do the Philly Funniest contest there, I couldn't give away 10 free tickets.
Yeah, I remember I did it, and I didn't even invite anybody. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that, man. How do you feel about, I guess that'd be a good transition. How do you feel about the support as a comedian? Like just because I know before we talked about support as far as the podcast, but I really wanted to talk about just comedy.
What, you mean like the people like in my life, like regular people support what I do? Or like how? I mean, everybody gives me moral support.
Do your parents? How do your parents feel about you doing comedy?
I mean, they give me moral support. Everybody gives me moral support. Or they're like, hey, I want to come to a show, and you're like, all right, you got $20, and they're like, nope, not for that. But some people, actually have supported fully, and it's always appreciated because they always have a good time. I've disappointed very few people. Like the first year, I was disappointing everybody. First 2 years, they'd come, and they're like, oh, you should.
Oh, this what you do?
Yeah, you keep doing this, huh? All right.
And that'd be the worst, where it's like you out every night, especially in New York. You out every night bombing. And then your girl come see you perform, and then she watch you, and you ain't shit on stage.
When your girl watches you get heckled or something, like you.
And then it's 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all catching the train back to your little studio apartment, and she be like, "So this what you be out here doing?"
Yeah, you just lose all faith.
Yeah. No, my people support me. My mom support me. I'm not gonna say my dad don't support me.
He probably,
but it took some coming around.
He thinks you're funny.
Probably not.
Yeah, dads don't think these sons is funny.
Yeah, but I get it because in my family I'm like the quiet one.
Is your dad funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably like, I'm supposed to be everybody that's in your family that is like a little bit funny. They're like, I should be the one that's doing that. Right.
Yeah, because for me, I have so many older cousins, so I feel like my older cousins are the funny ones. That's who I'm trying to compete with.
Yeah, like people that had drug addictions or like got shot, like they always funnier than me. Because they got like real stories, and usually the fact that they so funny is what got them shot. Because like they just talk too much shit.
But I was talking to I had to tell this young comedian recently. I saw him online complaining, and I've been this young comedian at one point where he was like, "Man, I'm sick of everybody in my hometown not supporting me. I go on the road and get more love." And I used to feel that same way. But then you realize sometimes you just don't get support from your people. As a matter of fact, it's not even that you don't get support, because these are the people that support you the most. Whereas like, even if your dad or somebody in your family don't think you funny, they gonna make sure you got something to eat. They gonna make sure you always got somewhere to stay. So when you feel like the people not supporting you as your comedy or just in any art, it's because those people just know you outside of that artist, and you might just be at this new point in your life, and it's so hard for them to. It might just be hard for them to see your growth because you're still in their face every day. You're still accessible. Yeah. So the kind of analogy I look at it is, because like with my people, I'm growing in comedy, but it kind of took them a while to see like, oh, he went from the open micer to, all right, now he's traveling across the country. But I look at it kind of like we're working out, whereas you live with somebody every day, they go into the gym, and then you like, and then they ask you like, yo, can you tell I'm working out? It's like, nigga, I see you every day.
Yeah, like, I mean, a little, maybe, I guess,
but then one day you just pop up and like, damn, you big as shit.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
That's how I kind of
come in with the shoulders like that, and then people are like, okay, so you are working. All right. I thought you were just, doing a little something, but you're actually working. Yeah. But yeah, you can't complain about this. Is all aspects of life. You can't complain about people not noticing the change in you when they know you like your whole life, or they've known you for a long time. Like you always, as long as there's somebody that actually love you, like you just yourself to them. They're like, oh, that's him.
Right.
But they're not gonna be impressed immediately. People that don't know you are impressed because they don't know you.
Right. Yeah, because they only know you as the artist,
right,
and not the person. Let me see. So did we talk about you going to therapy?
Damn, nigga, what a segue. All right, let me just air out my shit.
No, right.
I'm just trying to get over my fentanyl addiction. So therapy's cool.
No, yeah,
I recommend it.
You got a new therapist.
Yeah, it's a black one. We be saying nigga in the therapy sessions, which is I feel like that's vital.
To be able to say nigga. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Just to be able to communicate through the same language.
Yeah, like if I say nigga to a white therapist, he's like, alrighty then, let's move on. Or it's not that I want to do it, but it's just to be
Sometimes
totally
you-
unfiltered.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta really just get your point across.
Yeah, like niggas just a comma for me sometimes. I'll be thinking,
Just a nice placeholder.
right? I'll just be saying. So I went to the store and nigga, I went to the groceries and nigga, yeah, like I just drop it sometimes. I shouldn't so much.
My
though.
mom is gonna hate this part.
Yeah, well, honestly, I understand why, and I 100% agree. I shouldn't be using the word so much. I'm not gonna stop, but I recognize it, and one day I think I will. You know, when I'm older, and I'm not having as much fun, and I have time to reflect, I'll start going to church and everything. That's how I feel about it. Like I used to go to church growing up, and I was always thinking, why am I here? I'm 9. You know, when I'm 50, I'll be scared of dying. I can go here. You know,
Right.
Little Richard.
Yeah,
You know how he was gay?
I mean, yeah.
He grew up in a church.
Hmm.
I think his dad was a preacher. Starts doing gay stuff and singing songs and making money and being successful. And then towards the end of his life, when he could kind of feel death creeping up on him, he starts going, "Hey, I shouldn't have did all that gay shit. You got to stop doing that." Like he goes on Vlad TV or some interview where he just say, "Hey, but I'm not with that gay shit no more." He obviously still was, but he was trying to lie his way into heaven.
He was trying to beat the shot clock.
Exactly. Yeah. He's trying to get in under the wire.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah. Shout out! We just talked about fathers, and I just completely forgot that Father's Day is coming up.
Yeah, but that's not a real holiday.
Right? Niggas just immediately skip Father's Day and say, "Yeah, so what y'all doing for Juneteenth?" Ain't never care about Juneteenth at all. That's how much people don't give a fuck about Father's Day.
Yeah.
That the new holiday just came in and passed it.
It just skips the line. Nobody cares about fathers because even a father, you can ask him what he wants for Father's Day, and he would just make sure you get your mom something for Mother's Day. Don't worry about me later, or
Yeah,
But really, they want something. Every father acts like they don't want nothing. That's the thing. They act like they don't want nothing, but then they get some socks or some ties, and then they all upset. Oh, all the money I spent on y'all, all you got was a tie.
No,
you gotta say something.
Yeah, you gotta act. It's kind of like what I was saying, out of protecting your feelings.
Right.
Fathers, they so used to just not getting shit that they just like, man, I'm gonna just let that disappointment. I'm not even gonna let it get to me.
Yeah, and you want cupcakes, but you just don't want to ask for the cupcakes. You want to maintain the respect as a man, that you have around your household, and you don't want to get your feelings hurt if it don't work out. But it's part of being a human being, having your feelings hurt, and then learning how to get over it. Grown ass men, we got feelings. It's all right.
You getting your dad something for Father's Day?
Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. I don't practice nothing I preach. No, I actually.
That's so true, because I'm going to call him.
Oh, yeah. No, actually on his birthday, I came through because he moved down south, and I went down to see him, and I got him some dinner,
Socks.
No, I bought him weed and just my presents, some food. I think we shared a beer once or something. That's not something me and my dad do, but just regular.
Oh, okay.
Adult. Try to be like a friend, instead of just come through. Hey, I'm your son.
Let me hold something.
Yeah, here's some stuff for you. We're gonna talk about sports and be men together, because when you start to get old, you don't got no testosterone.
But that's why we do gotta break. We gotta break generational curses.
Yeah, we do,
because
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, because it's a generation of old niggas that think being mean is being a dad. You know what I mean? Like
mean is being a dad.
Yeah, like it's a like the Fences dad, Denzel and Fences.
Right. I gotta be tough. I gotta be tough on you, so that there's never a good reason. So the world's tough, so I gotta be tough. I gotta show you that there's no escape from the brutality of the world, and I'm gonna whoop your ass until you figure it out.
It's like that. It's not like this anymore. We got coffee shops on our block.
Yeah, you can Google anything. You don't need, like my dad will just not know stuff. I'm like, hey, you know what this is? And he'll go, no. And I go, can you look it up? And he'll go, no, I don't want to know. I don't care.
Yeah, my dad the same way. Where, my grandmom, my grandmom had just passed in February, right? My grandma passed. She passed in February.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she lived a full life though.
How old was she?
90. Yeah, so he lived a pretty good life. But he was, what did he say? I remember something. He needed somebody in the family's phone number. So I was like, yo, I was like, yo, you want me to text it to you? He said, nigga, if you don't just say it now. He was just so disgusted. He was just so disgusted, man. But they don't want to transition.
Yeah, they don't want to learn no new technologies. Me and my dad are still stuck on email for maybe the past 12 years.
Well, that's cool that he on that page. I remember.
No, he's not. He don't even want.
Oh, he don't want to email.
I've been re-explaining email to my father for the past 12 years probably.
My dad, he got mad at me because this was a few years ago. He wanted me to burn the CD for him, right? Mm-hmm. So he called me. He was like, yo, can you put Chopper Style on the CD?
Just one song?
Yeah, he just wanted Chopper Style. So I put other songs on there that I know he like. Uh-huh. I put other songs on there that I know he like, and just some like Outkast, and then I filled it in with some songs that I like too. Like I'm trying to put him on some stuff. This nigga was so mad at me. He was like, yo, didn't I tell you I just wanted Chopper Style? Yeah. Like he just wanted to ride around to Chopper Style on repeat.
That's probably his pull-up song. Because you know how you got a song that you restart when you park in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably Chopper Style. And then, the milfs turn their heads and look at him. Ooh, he playing Chopper Style in a Mercedes-Benz.
Man. Shit, what we going to get?
That is funny, though. Like, old people, they like specific songs. You know what I'm saying? My dad will blast 50 Cent, I Get Money.
Okay, yeah.
Every single day as if it just came out. And wear the same clothes. Old people also, they usually wear whatever clothes women called them cute in last, or whatever clothes got them some pussy last. Like that's his last outfit.
You know what old niggas will do too?
What?
These niggas will bathe in some cologne. Like a nigga, somebody that's 45 and up, they gonna make sure you smell that cologne.
You trying to cover up the smell of his gingivitis. Cause he ain't been to the dentist in 30 years.
Niggas ain't been to the dentist since they was a kid. No doctor's appointment. Just out here, just all Old Spice.
They watched Deion Cole on that commercial and yeah, you doing it. I'm gonna go get some. You ever put an outfit on like that though? Like you put on the shirt, the pants, the shoes, and you go, I could wear this for 40 years and it still go hard. And they do that, and I think maybe for 30 years it's cool, but those last 10, they need to switch it the fuck up. They always a few years over the mark.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to that point. I'm gonna have on my nice windbreaker, slacks. That's what's funny about old people. Old people, these niggas get dressed up to go sit on the porch.
You got it though. I mean, what if you die on the porch? You gonna die with a shirt with a spaghetti stain on it?
And some ball shirts.
Yeah, some ball shorts. I also kind of don't like the 40-year-old or like 50-year-old dudes that got the well lined up beard and hair. It's all gray. Mm-hmm. They got the young clothes on. They got tight pants and Jordans. I don't like that, nigga. Get some Stacey Adams. I don't like that.
That's the problem. Yeah. I think that's why our cookouts are falling off too.
We don't cook.
Because one, and I love Beyonce. Beehive, if y'all out there listening, I love Beyonce.
We're part of the Beehive, by the way.
No, definitely.
We're not active, the sociopaths on the internet, but we are part of the Beehive.
But that new version of Before I Let Go, you know what I'm talking about? You know her version of Before I Let Go? Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit pisses me off. Because it's like, we supposed to just listen. I don't want to go to our cookouts. I don't even consider that a cookout if you got the Beyonce version playing. That's just a link.
And you're not even gonna have nothing but remixes. You have the Saweetie version of that Too Short song instead of the actual Too Short song.
Yeah, a cookout. I need Frankie Beverly and Maze. That's what I need.
Bunch of King Combs remixes and shit. Nigga, put the original on.
Yeah, and I need somebody on the grill with some Stacey Adams with the back out. I need to see a nigga with a crusty hill on the grill. A crusty hill and some jean shorts.
And a wife that kind of hates him. These motherfuckers' marriages be too like strong now. You know? Grandparents, they still got them. I hate this motherfucker, but I'm gonna cook him something. Them marriages. Yeah. But nowadays, people going to like couples therapy. You know, they living in separate rooms. Okay, you're gonna have your room, I'll have my room, and then eventually we'll figure it out, and we'll come back in and love each other. No, fight physically.
Yeah, we gotta bring back hating each other for 60 years.
That's how we restore the nuclear family. The nuclear family does not exist without hate. I think that's why it's such a flawed theory. Because for the nuclear family to work, it has to be submissive mother, father that'll whoop anybody ass who look at him wrong, especially when he drunk. The one daughter, one boy. The boy usually has to be older.
Yeah, and the uncle that keep getting kicked out.
Yeah, because he keep touching people. I mean, there's other reasons for uncle to get kicked out. You know, he just can't hold down a job.
You know, he keeps stealing.
Yeah, uncles be stealing.
Right.
Aunts. Something about your sibling having a child makes you want to steal more. I'm an uncle now. I'll be stealing shit. Not from my family. But I just be in the store like, I don't need to pay for this.
No, that's how I be feeling. I'm ready to bring, like, being a law-abiding citizen, this shit is getting crazy out here. I bought some grapes for $12.
What are they, cotton candy grapes?
Just regular ass green.
No, that's
grapes.
Cotton candy grape prices. I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
That shit had me so angry. I get to the counter, and when I saw the bag of grapes, it said $3.99. So I'm like, all right, grab some grapes, some strawberries. I get to the counter, ring everything up. This shit come like $25. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Is Whole Foods?
Just a regular ass mom and pop supermarket, and they said the bag of grapes was actually $3.99 a pound.
So you bought 3 pounds of grapes?
But it didn't feel that heavy. It didn't even feel that heavy. But I didn't want to turn back and had a chick at the register think I'm broke.
Was she cute or something?
No, it was just the principle.
It's like, just the principle.
I don't like people thinking that. Like, I'm the type, when I remember I was in Starbucks in the airport. I'm in the Starbucks in Charlotte, and I tried to swipe my card, and the transaction didn't go through. But I got all out. I was like, yeah, they must not know I'm traveling. I was like, yeah, my bank must not, like, I made sure to let everybody know. Yeah. No, this ain't on me.
I've done that before.
Yeah, they made a mistake.
I go, oh, you know what? It was some fraud on this card, so they had to cancel it. I had to switch everything to the other one. I didn't get the replacement yet. But eventually I'm going to get it. So let me just go outside this door. I'll be back in a minute. And just never come back. Yeah. I'd hate appearing poor in public. That's why it sucks to get caught stealing. Cause they just, like, you couldn't pay $4.99 for this case of water. You had to sneak it on the bottom of the shopping cart.
Oh, that's yeah. If you ain't catch me, because the trick is you gotta play dumb. I forgot this was at the bottom of the cart.
Yeah, everything. I'll be putting all my groceries at the bottom of the cart and just forget. Just buy the bananas, and then it's a bunch of frozen foods and water bottles on the bottom of the cart. And I don't know what happened. Also, ringing up everything as bananas, that used to be doable. Yeah. You can't do it no more because the machines are loud. Because you go on the line and you ring it up, and it goes, weigh your bananas. And I'm like, I've searched for a volume button on the self-checkout machines. There's no volume. There's no mute.
Hey, bitch, come on, man. Like, help me get this TV out of here.
I didn't realize. Sometimes I don't realize how loud the checkout machine is, and I'm like trying to get over it. It, and then I turn around and I hear like the workers like staring dead at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I messed up. I gotta buy all this stuff now. Yeah, it's a struggle.
All right, so
I feel like we were about to talk about something important, and then I just decided to admit to several crimes for no reason.
No, it's so good. We can talk Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Let me see if
that's
he
a
officially.
That's a big head nigga. Tyler Perry, he's got a big brain.
Let me see if it's official that he bought. So he's saying Tyler.
He's got
Perry,
a big ass face in general. Like his head big and his face big.
Tyler Perry.
It should match, but it still don't.
Oh, he did. Yeah, it says he acquired BET and VH1.
Really? Black people got VH1 back?
God damn. Okay.
Yo, VH1 used to be cool. I don't even know what they're doing these days. I imagine it's just countdown shows, maybe.
No. It used to be but now it's been reality.
Reality. Yeah, it used to be countdown shows.
It was
those
like
were the best.
Yeah, like pop-up video.
Right.
I remember like watching pop-up video behind the music. I love the 90s, but then Flav, that's what happened. The last writer strike.
Right.
The last writer strike that we had, that brought in a whole wave of reality TV. And then that's when people realized, oh, we don't even got to come up with new ideas. We could just pay niggas to fight.
And people will watch it. Yeah. That's what bothers me more about when people watch those dumb reality shows and give them attention, like Kardashians and like all the Bad Girls Club, all that stuff. It's not that I think you're stupid for watching it. I see the downfall of an industry within that.
Yeah, but yeah, Tyler Perry is buying BET, man, and VH1. Congrats to him. You know, my views on Tyler Perry have shifted as I got older.
Elaborate.
I used to not like him. I used to not. I don't know. Matter of fact, no. I love the plays. You ever watch Tyler, like his plays before the movies?
I have, and they were entertaining.
Yeah, very entertaining. Very entertaining. And
you used to get them on bootleg DVD.
And I saw the first two movies. In theaters, I believe. But in hindsight, you know, it's kind of messed up. What? You know, in the family reunion, you know that scene where it's like, who are the two older women in there? I don't
know. The movies, I hated the movies, so I kind of don't remember a lot except for
what's that? Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson was in Why Did I Get Married? Right? Why Did I Get Married is like the first big one, isn't it?
No. The first Tyler Perry movie was Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's what it was. That was a good one. Is that movie you're talking about? Because Cicely Tyson was in that.
I like that one.
And the one, the dark skinned dude that looked like a Ninja Turtle, whatever his name is. I don't know. Donatello. I don't know his real name, but that movie was good.
Oh, that's on. You know, that's Wood Harris' brother.
Wood Harris. I don't even know who Wood Harris is.
What? You know Wood Harris if you see him. He was in The Wire and Paid in Full, but you know, but that's Wood Harris' brother that was in Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
You gotta look it up. Let me see a picture.
This nigga is about
Wood Harris.
He's about to lose his black card. Don't know who.
My black card has been revoked years ago. I've still never finished loving basketball. That's Wood Harris. Yeah, everybody know Wood Harris.
Yeah, but yeah, but the scene, yeah, his brother was in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. But in Family Reunion, you know that scene where it's like the two older black women, they walk in through the cookout and they just disgusted. They disgusted with the family because they like the girls is dancing with no clothes on and they gyrate and then having too much fun. And she's like on this land. You know what I'm talking about? It's like these older black women just cursed them out just for having a good time with their family.
Yeah, that's just such a weird. That's why I didn't like that type of stuff back then. But I agree with you. I had a shift. Tyler Perry, I still don't entirely appreciate everything or like it all. But Diary of a Mad Black Woman, after rewatching it, that is a very good film.
No, but because I used to feel like his stuff was too stereotypical, and I used to feel like he would put down men.
He puts down men, and
he would put down black men. But you know, he doesn't have the best relationship with his dad.
Yeah. I mean, he dresses up like an old woman with big titties, so I would assume that his dad didn't have much input on that. So,
but no, because his dad, he said he makes sure his dad is taken care of as far as like money wise, but they don't have the best relationship. He said that was one of the things he promised his mom. So it's like,
what, that he would take care of her
His dad, yeah. So in his movies, I could kind of see that now. Like I kind of get where he's coming from, where he wants to protect these women.
Yeah, but he goes too hard on the. I feel like he's not. I mean, I guess he's protecting them, but he's also like he's too hard on the like Baptist church stuff where he's like, it's all right, baby. Everything you going through is Jesus, Jesus. Lord Jesus. It just makes black people look too one dimensional sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really what I say. Because I'm, you know.
But I wonder the changes we gonna see now.
Jesus don't get you through depression like you want it to, and there needs to be people that talk about that.
I wonder what we gonna see now. We gonna see, like Medea hosting the BET Awards. You know,
oh god. Oh, Chief Keef gonna be performing at the BET Awards now,
which is cool. Like I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if Tyler Perry did this, but yeah, Chief Keef, he was banned from BET for the last 10 years because he missed an appearance on 106 in Park, and now Tyler Perry buys BET. Chief Keef performing is like. Damn,
Tyler Perry is who like, we thought Bill Cosby was.
Right, Medea loves Sosa.
Yo, have you heard Chief Keef's? Like, I think maybe the album from a year or two ago.
No,
it's really good. For a while, I was thinking his singles were good, but he lost it. He can't put out a good album, and then he comes through with this one album, and it's just like no skips, maybe one or two, but I forget what it's called. But you heard "Bitch Where"?
Nah. But just from the title, yeah, I like it.
It's good.
Just from the title, I know I'm gonna like Bitch Where.
Yeah, Bitch Where is good. And I don't know. I don't want to run through all the tracks. But that's the one that people heard.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, that's major. BT. And yeah, BT is now black owned again.
That's vital. Because I remember when it was. And I remember when it wasn't.
Yeah, so that's cool, man. That's definitely cool.
I feel like it's too late. I feel like black people can own BET now because owning a television network is so pointless.
Oh, like it's better to just
they're just like, go ahead, nigga, you want some TV? Go ahead. We on streaming now. Go ahead. Take that. You're not getting Netflix, but you can have this bullshit.
Right, they about to treat BET like crypto.
As soon as the black people figure it out, oh, now it's not worth nothing. What BET is like, I don't know. I guess it might make a comeback because Miss Pat has that show on there that apparently people love, which is always good to see when a comic makes something and it's well received and they get paid for it and they get to, put other people on.
And she just being herself on there.
Yeah, you don't got to cooperate with the networks too much. You don't got to change yourself. You get to just go up there, do what people have enabled you to do for years.
And it's cool to see because actually my last shows before the pandemic were with Miss Pat. Like I performed, I featured for Miss Pat the weekend of March. I think it was March 12th. Yeah, it was actually March 12th, 2020. That Thursday to the Saturday. And that shit was crazy because we ain't know how COVID was going to be. So I remember after that Thursday show going out to Silk City Diner.
This is in Philly. Oh, I got food poisoning at Silk City Diner once.
This was in Philly.
Fuck Silk City Diner. I got a chicken sandwich. I guess it wasn't cooked all the way through because I was throwing up out my ass.
I mean, but you got to know to get certain shit from diners.
It's chicken though. I figured if there's if you frying up the chicken or something, you gonna finish the fry.
Nigga,
I got food poisoning.
Man, I went to IHOP. I was in Cincinnati. I went to IHOP. And I got this, what did I get? I got a fajita omelet. I got a fajita omelet in the shirt stack at IHOP in Cincinnati.
Bro,
I tore that hotel up. They had to renovate after that shit. That shit was amazing.
Were you grabbing on the towel rack while you were on the toilet, just like for leverage?
Bro, that omelet was amazing, but man, my stomach was fucked up.
I don't know why you would do that. I know why you would do that to yourself because honestly, it sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and just looking at it on the pictures, I'm like, yo, this shit look good. Man, I should have volcano. That shit. Oh my god, that shit had me messed up, man. But you gotta know to get only get certain food from like.
If it's IHOP, you know they only have like grills. This got a microwave. I'm pretty sure it's just like they put the pancakes and the eggs on a grill. Everything else is microwave.
Yeah, they got a nigga back there with an air fryer, and it's probably not even the kitchen back there. It's just microwaves in a call center.
Yeah, it's just a nigga with an itchy wave cap, just scratching his wave cap
while working another job.
Yeah, he got a beater on.
They back there playing 2K
on a TV with a back, like a TV not even color. It's just the most fucked up. It's an antenna on it.
They got the TV with the S.
the remote don't got a back. The battery falls out every 5 minutes. You gotta place it back in gently. Yeah, you gotta be careful where you eat at, dude. It's just in certain places. If you see a black person in the kitchen, you don't want to be there. Like Italian restaurant, it's supposed to be racist. Why is he back here?
Yeah, I saw this it was a hibachi spot. It was a hibachi spot, and he had the nigga doing tricks on the grill. Like, you know, like, yeah, they had a nigga in there flipping the.
See, that's probably cool because you can see some like Harlem Globetrotter shit because he like foot under his leg and all that.
Yeah. But no, I feel you on that. Certain places, I need to see certain people cooking.
Absolutely. It's not even about racism. It's just I would question where you got the recipe from.
Yeah.
You know, if I see a black person making sushi, nigga, I'm gonna be concerned.
Man, I was in Jersey City. I went to a Jamaica spot and there was 2 Indian niggas back there.
Nope. How do you know about this? The jerk chicken, I might let you get away with, but nothing else. Jerk chicken seems like not that hard. But anything else, an Indian dude cooking Jamaican food, I will take some curry, please. The other kind.
All right. Let me see. You want to talk about? You want to get into Sukihana?
Yeah. This is gonna be a very we're gonna have to approach this with some care because this is actually
she's dear to us. It's very upsetting because we were just talking about Sukihana a few episodes ago. I like her.
Love her. Her and Sexy Red, and I mean, I guess they're the main people doing what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But you know what they putting on for the sluts, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, and you know, with Sukihana, rapper personality. She's been going through some situations this past week. She had the one situation that everybody kind of blew up. I think did the YK Osiris, did that situation happen after?
So
I forget.
The most recent one is the clip that people
yeah.
might have seen of YK Osiris giving her
that
a shoulder
recent.
massage in public, like a public little forum where there's people discussing things. Shouldn't be nobody touching anybody else. Starts touching on her, grabs her face, starts kissing her. She clearly wants to pull away. He's pulling it back. It's just, it's not cool
at all. And you also, she's married.
I didn't know that, but that's the thing.
She got a whole family.
I would believe it. You know, a lot of the stuff she talks, like she's very graphic about the kinds of things she's into sexually. Married people do stuff like that.
Married people do stuff like that. And when you meet a chick and you find out how nasty she is, that's gonna make you want to lock her down. Right. Like, I can't have you out here doing that shit to other people. Right. So ladies, if you trying to settle, let them do some anal.
Eat a nigga's ass. You got to be eating niggas' asses, like she said.
Yeah, because we can't just be out here dating and just figuring out who we like, but then you eat my ass, and then I'll let you go out here to eat somebody else's ass.
Yeah, you got to do something that everybody's not doing, because y'all all can make shrimp Alfredo. Let me tell you that right now. Everybody, y'all can all do it. Ain't nothing special about that. So you got to do something. But that's what I'm saying. She probably is talking about in her songs, the very sexual content. She's probably talking about stuff that she does with her husband, Right. And women need to hear that. They have to feel sexy when they're with one person. It's not all, music isn't all just for the women that are sleeping around.
But it's funny because they really do think they doing something with some shrimp Alfredo and garlic bread.
Shrimp. I love the way black people say shrimp. It's a T in it. Shrimp.
Hey, if you don't get that garlic bread out of here, This ass.
Yeah, frozen Texas toast, motherfucker. I can make that shit. I could take Texas toast out the freezer and then put it in the air fryer.
Talking about I'm about to cook. Bitch, you are heating shit up.
I'm cold with a microwave. She used to work at IHOP. Now she thinks she the shit.
She in the kitchen. IHOP apron on. IHOP apron on. Putting some fish sticks on the tray.
She put parsley on the fish sticks. That didn't come out the oven. Just a little bit of parsley, like a lemon wedge next to a hot pocket.
Got some Tostitos talking about you want some appetizers.
Oh, fuck.
Man,
shout out to the women that can't cook though. I appreciate women that can't cook.
but they find a way.
That's the thing, you know. Your life is harder if you can't cook. You have to actually be good at other things.
Yeah.
You know, if you can cook really well, you might not, you know, have to be that smart.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like,
man.
you're a little stupid, but you can cook a really good cake. You know, a big German chocolate cake, or like a big, you know, upside down cake, or like a pineapple cake, and then you got a meal with it, some good steaks and all that stuff. A lot of stuff can be forgiven, but if you can't do that, you've got to like be able to help me figure out what a 401k is, and that's important. But back to Sukihana.
Suki, yeah. So,
but play the clip because there was a one situation. I know,
but yeah, no, but you know, YK. I'm glad that her and YK kind of made up. Like he realized he was wrong after the fact, apologized. She accepted his apology. It was like, yeah, you definitely did make me uncomfortable, but this is a situation we both can learn from. Stuff like that.
And see, that just shows the type of person she is, because she ain't do it for him. She did it for herself. That you got to forgive, you know, just that's what Jesus taught us and all that stuff. And just because holding on to things, it's going to hurt you more than it hurts the other person.
But there's the other clip. This nigga was wilding.
This is the verbal version of what he did.
Yeah. He like she was on a podcast a few months ago, and there's one host on there it was just too uncomfortable. It's too uncomfortable and too cringy, where he was just getting too freaky with her. And even if that's what she into, it's like it still has to be consensual. It has to be a consensual conversation.
There we have it. That's the word of the day.
So,
Yeah, single shot. Let's see what that mouth do. No, I'm saying vocally. Let's see what that mouth do vocally.
What does your mouth do?
Shit, everything you needed to do. I'll make that pussy.
oh, wait.
Where did you cut it off?
Wait,
at the
no.
worst?
I cut it off. I didn't know she asked him that. What does your mouth do? Because I'm sure she didn't mean it like that.
But if you look at her body language, you can't see it obviously because we don't have the clip. But she goes like
she kind of
she's like my mouth. What does your mouth do? Like kind of a retort.
Yeah, but yeah, he immediately.
I know it do. I watched you walk in this motherfucker.
So you can tell by my walk?
I can tell by your walk that pussy spit.
Hey, you a country nigga. Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Campbellton Road to be exact. What's happening with
Wait, any nigga that give you his exact like where he stays, he's either trying to fight you or fuck you. There's no in between.
Damn, have I been giving out my address to? Because people be like, "Hey, where you stay at?" And I'm right over there. I owe a lot of people some dick. I didn't even know. Shit, I'm sorry.
I get that. This is how he is every time we get on there.
Southwest Atlanta.
He been over here saying he wanted to smell it. Ever since
Oh
you
yeah, I
got
want to
here.
smell your pussy. I want to put my face in your pussy. You say Suki with the good coochie, you know what I'm saying? You talking about how good that motherfucker smell and all that.
So you want to put your...
Yeah, I need a motherfucking scratch and sniff back.
This is bad. I know we're laughing, but we don't endorse this, and we understand
it's just
bad.
wild. This level of horniness is just.
Johnny Bravo.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's why I don't trust niggas. One is already hard to trust niggas with a microphone. Like stuff like this gives us a bad stigma. But then also, I don't trust any nigga with those type of shades and that type of jacket.
Yeah,
that
you got
combination
sequins on your jacket. Scratch and sniff is just wild. Also,
just on just on that type of platform.
Sniff is always. There's never been like sniffing is always creepy. There's never a time.
Yeah.
And if he's like, I want to kiss you, I'm like, ew. But maybe there's some love in there. Sniffing is just 100% creep.
Yeah.
Sniffing is like,
And I think he does sniff it.
Oh my God,
Wait.
the Cracker Barrel box. The scratch and sniff.
Oh,
Scratch and sniff. Oh my gosh, at the Cracker.
like the act out. Yeah, man, we gotta. Yeah, we need some type of system. We need
nigga,
like
a chastity belt. For if you do that on
Yeah.
on a podcast, you get a chastity belt.
some
and
type of
Joe Biden has the code to it. Nobody else.
some type of chastity belt or some type of registry where
A sex offender registry. We already have that. Put that
I mean-
motherfucker. Put a blue dot on his address.
I mean, because technically he didn't commit a crime, but it's kind of like Minority Report, right? Where it's like we need to keep an eye on these people because they might commit a crime.
Bruh, it's a thought crime. You ever read? I think it was like 1984. George Orwell.
Okay.
Thought crime.
Yeah.
Like you thinking about betraying the government. Like you thinking about putting your nose in somebody's ass and you on a registry.
We need that, man. We definitely need that.
It's just honestly anybody that subscribes to our OnlyFans needs to be put on a watch list. Whether or not you did anything wrong or not, just we need to not be surprised when you do.
Man, I don't know. Would I subscribe to an OnlyFans? I'm just so cheap. I'm cheap. It ain't that I don't support it. I hate spending extra money.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see the point in doing that. But I do have a point here in bringing up this whole Sukihana thing because we kind of just wild out for a second. But like I do have it does make me think a little bit about how like women just start, artists, whatever, they start expressing themselves in their art, and then we just feel comfortable disrespecting the fuck out of them.
Just saying anything.
Yeah, and, they didn't invite that.
And there's also a lot of people were saying, well, she invites this. She invites these type of people to talk to her, or she invites you to use this language because of how she talks, where
That's victim blaming.
it's definitely victim blaming, but it's also that conversation of consent.
Right.
It's like if she already expressed she's uncomfortable with this, why keep going? But then niggas will understand consent if she say, well, all right, I'll let you sniff. Let me eat that ass.
Right. Let me peg you. A nigga will understand consent if you ask to peg him. Like, can I peg you? Okay, no. Oh, you don't want me to ask again? Yeah, it takes that shit.
Yeah. Did you have like white friends in college?
Yeah, they
you
would grab each other's dicks and balls and shit. I don't want that.
Because like in college, like it's like where somebody go like play gay, and it's like it gets to the point where you gotta out gay him to stop.
Well, like if he put his hand on your dick, you gotta grab it. Like you like it? It's getting hard now. You done? But no, honestly, because and then they accuse you of being
now
homophobic.
y'all just making love. Now y'all just making love, trying to get somebody to
The
stop.
first one to moan is the gays. But honestly, they accuse you of homophobia because you don't like that type of stuff. Like I'm like, don't be touching on me. And they're like, oh, you homophobic? No, you're sexually harassing me. Sexual harassment is not cool.
Yeah, man. No matter.
It don't matter what the
Yeah.
gender is. Don't sexually harass me, bro. I don't like that stuff. I don't like a dude give me a massage and no shit like that, bro. But yeah, man. It's like what I would liken this to, where she's all sexual in her artistic expression, and that people thinks it gives them the right to, harass her. Mm-hmm. It's like you ever been in a club and you see a group of like 4 or 5 girls and they twerking on each other, and they might be wearing like some, no clothes damn near. And then a nigga walk over and just start trying to dance on one of them. It's like, you are clearly not invited in this thing.
Right, yeah.
They just expressing themselves. If you was invited, you would know because they probably make eye contact with you. I'm like, but yeah.
Bro, I remember that happened. One of my homies in college.
But he did that?
He started dancing on somebody, and we tried to tell him, like, yo, you don't want to dance on that person. That's not what you think.
Oh, no, man. Yeah,
like
then that's how you get a man to understand consent, too. That one, with the, like, I need full disclosure. Yeah, then niggas started to get it.
Yeah, man. Man, shout out to Sukihana. I hope she doing good throughout all of this.
Yeah. I'm on the team.
And
I'm on the side.
her man need to just start fucking people up.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck somebody up to let him know he out here.
Cause don't nobody know, like Nicki Minaj's man. Everybody knows him. You know, he's very vocal. But I mean, you know, you fuck with her, you gonna find out. He got to be vocal. He be like, when she talk about eating ass, this is my ass. Everybody stay clear from her.
All right, let me see. What you wanted to go to? All right, so before we got out of here, you know, we back again with another one. My favorite segment, the Tubi movie of the week, man. This week we watched Plug Love.
Yep, Plug Love. It's a really good movie. Honestly, the title is the only bad thing about the movie. Because
it limits. It limits the demographic it'll reach.
Yeah, nobody except for black people in Detroit really want to watch something called Plug Love.
Yeah, because only white people don't know what a plug is.
White people know what a plug is because Future, but they readily identify it as some ghetto shit.
What they don't call it a plug, because like that's for us, like a plug or connect. That's for us. What do white people have?
The guy's here. The guy just showed up. The guy's outside.
Yeah, they got parents.
My dad's credit card. That's the plug.
Yeah, but Plug Love, I mean, this is exactly what it sounds like.
She's loving the plug.
Drug dealers finding love, man. And this was definitely a good movie. This was a good movie from start to finish. It's starring Murder Payne.
Honestly, that's another reason I think that no white person is gonna want to watch it, and most black people probably aren't gonna want to watch it because they're like, Murder Payne. Why would like if I told any of my family, hey, we gonna watch this movie, it's starring this dude named Murder Payne, they'd be like, get that fucking bullshit out of here.
But
he's actually not a bad actor.
He's not a bad actor, and it was cool to see. It was nice to see just him in this, because the thing I love about Tubi is that, like I said before, the representation.
Yes.
Like he isn't, I'm not going to say he isn't the most attractive. Like, he isn't the most in shape. Definitely got a gut.
He got a gut. He has a real gut.
Yeah.
Past that part, he's in this movie, he's a drug dealer. And we talked about movies with drug dealers before on this show. But usually, especially in the Detroit ones, they're dripped out with all types of designer shit. And this is really just a drug dealer that's trying to feed his family, and he wears regular shit. He's like on the street selling whatever he's selling, taking the money to his family, not spending it on fucking shoes with spikes on them.
Yeah, he actually just might just be like just a regular like weed dealer.
Nah, he's definitely selling smack, but he was using the money as responsibility as he could, and they showed that. You know, there were people with the designer clothes on, but the flashy stuff, you know, that
it wasn't over the top.
It's not meant to take away from the script, and there's a pretty decent script here. You know, it has its ups and downs, but
yeah. And what else did they have in here? You know, the apartments, like with the apartments, it didn't look like they rented out a set. It looked like it was just actually this nigga crib. You had a bunch of dishes in the sink. You had that old 90s bed frame. Did you see that?
I might have missed that one, but there's a scene where they're having dinner, and they got Kool-Aid and really just too large of a bottle of hot sauce. But they've got that stuff. They got the tables, you know, the black tables and chairs where it's metal but there's cushion. Yeah, like the church chairs.
Yeah, this was good. Also, who was in this that made an appearance? We had a young DeMarvis Harvey in here. He was the agent.
He was the agent?
He was just slimmer in this.
Crystal Adele was in this too. She was in the hair salon.
Yeah, because now they get money, so they done moved up.
Tubi, yeah.
they done moved up, because this came out 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So it went from, you know, just Crystal and DeMarvis just making small cameos to now they running shit on Tubi.
Yeah, I don't even think she had a BBL yet. She still had a little bit of budge, which we support at the We Want More podcast. We support all types of fupas and love handles.
Yeah,
long backs.
You definitely you got a little bit of everything in here. But what was let me see. Oh damn, what let me see. Let me see this first clip. So in this, it's Carmen. Carmen, she's dealing with this drug dealer. What's his name?
Female love interest, and
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo is her man.
She's dealing with this drug dealer, and she wants him to just stop cheating. And she pleads with him. But her plea, this scene definitely will make you uncomfortable.
Are you gonna play like some of it? Cause
I'll do whatever it takes, just to stop you from doing this to me. All right, I'll open up another salon so that you can think that I'm grinding harder.
It only gets worse from there.
Right?
The thing is that
she like, look, if you, I just want you to stop cheating. Look, I'll put in more hours.
I'll give you more time to cheat on me if you stop cheating on me. That's if somebody said, "Hey, I'm gonna be out your hair more. Don't cheat on me." I'm like, all right, well, fuck. There's less chance of me getting caught. Of course, I'm gonna do it
Wear
now.
tighter clothes so that you can find me sexy again. For God's sake, baby, if you want me to suck your dick for an hour, I'll suck it for 2 straight.
Stop. Turn it up, please. Turn it up.
That made me uncomfortable.
No. Oh,
It's like
right,
it's kind of like I got these cheeseburgers, man. I'll suck your dick. Like that part.
Who wrote that?
I know they meant well, but goddamn.
I mean, they really did a good job at displaying that energy if that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's also pleading with them again. Like this, I guess this is her apology, you know.
Yeah.
But there's another part where she confronts him in the barbershop. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, she confronts.
Go back to go back to right here.
What, this
That one. Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
You know what? I don't even know why we keep talking about this shit. Cause you ain't gonna stop.
She's mad at him.
So you ain't got nothing to say, huh? You just gonna stand there and look stupid? You know what? Let me just get the hell on. Cause the only one out here looking stupid is me.
Yeah, I'm like, it took you that long to figure it out? You screaming at the barbershop and you just figured out that you're wrong and stupid?
But dude, let me see what else they got in here. There was another scene I wanted to spotlight. So yeah, so eventually she meets a guy.
There's no spoilers in this part, just so
what-
you know.
What's the guy that she meet that was
Murder Payne.
Yeah, Murder. Yeah. She meets Murder by accident. He happens to be on the street doing a drug deal. She happens to bump into him, drops her wallet, and instead of just handing her over her wallet, he holds it so that way she has to find him again. Which
That's like some 50s love though. Like
it's
that's what
like
our grandfathers
It's
used to
like
do.
it's like that 50s love where like you could still catch a nice woman with sexual harassment.
Yeah, like you could show up at her job with flowers and she's allergic to flowers, but you don't give a fuck. She appreciates the gesture.
Because you found her job in the phone book.
You found her job in the phone book. You call her mother, and her mother's just giving her all her information on, like, please take my daughter out the house. She's 18. Somebody needs to fucking marry her. Like, they just wanted women out the fucking house back then too. That was crazy. So they was just like, go ahead, marry the nigga. He'll beat you, but whatever. And you know, they let that kind of stuff happen, and it was romantic to be a stalker.
It was romantic for your grandpa to come home like it ain't nothing cooking, and then just why y'all order.
Just wind up like a fucking softball pitcher. But yeah, the romance has evolved. Stalking is no longer cool. I wish I could like follow a woman down the street and go like this and like sing to her and shit, and she find that romantic. But that's not what the world we live in no more.
I mean, that's what Chris Brown did in the Excuse Me Miss video.
Yeah.
Where this
it
nigga was she's just walking down the block. this weird nigga just pop locking behind her.
Yeah, his hat's like fucking like all like that, and he's just fucking 15 years old, but he's he had a lisp back then too, didn't he? Just a nigga with a lisp following you down the street. Say, motherfucker, I gotta get my grandma's medicine. I got time for this shit.
But yeah, so Carmen, she ends up, she's getting tired of being cheated on by Lorenzo, so she decides to give Murder a chance.
Yeah.
She gives Murder a chance, even though his apartment is terrible. And they get to hanging out, they get to kicking it, and eventually she comes over. He gets her to come over, and she brings him some food. She brings him some food.
Just walked in a nigga crib without him.
And in this, what's crazy about this scene is that in this movie, they play a few licensed songs. So other Detroit movies, they'll have like just a regular rapper that they just found to rap and describe the scene. In this movie, they got Kim Love Cause playing, Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, which I know how Marvin Gaye family is.
That's got to be an expensive song.
Bro, his family don't play that. These niggas will sue. Shit, what's they Blurred Lines.
They sued
Robin Thicke and Pharrell. Like over that song, and they basically got all the publishing to that. Marvin Gaye family don't play that, so I know I know the Gaye family. They can't know that Plug Love is using this shit.
Yeah, we might be blowing up their spot, but
yeah. But
it's free.
But you know, he was but I liked it though. I like the song choices. And so he was playing the records. You know, he got it because he was like, yeah, what you know about this? Because as you know, niggas love the what you know about this. They way into some ass.
I would love to deny that.
Yeah, but
I can't.
Yeah, you put on some song. Oh, what you girl? How you found out about this? Then like
dude, I'm like having flashbacks.
Yeah, but the one scene in there that was kind of strange was he was playing a game. He was on the bed playing 2K. Mm-hmm. He was on the bed playing 2K, and then he told her, "Come on, pick up a controller." And then she started playing, and I think she actually ended up beating him. Or it was like a close game. But I don't know how I would feel about that.
I mean, I've been beaten. I remember one time in college, I was beaten, like blown out in Madden. Like this girl beat me like 80-6.
You're like, damn, bitch, how many niggas you fucking?
Yeah, I know. And she was really cocky about it. She's like, oh, I fucking beat you. I'm like, you have a fucking venereal disease. So, you know, who really won?
Yeah, it had to take you a lot of niggas to get this good at this game. I ain't even this good.
Yeah, I mean, if I fucked the football team, I'd be this good too, but I'm not. I wasn't having a train ran on me with a jersey on. All the niggas arguing, how come she get to wear your jersey? We all fucking her. Why is she wearing your jersey?
Bro, I remember I was chilling. I'm at this chick dorm, right? I'm at this chick dorm chilling with her. And just like a side note, we're chilling and she about to hop in the shower. And like it's late at night, so we just chilling. And then she was like, here, you want these? And she gave me some shorts to put on. She gave me like
she gave you shorts.
She gave me some ball shorts from like Roman Catholic. It's like, bitch, this is an all boys school. I don't want to wear no other nigga shorts.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about that, man. Don't come around here with skills or other hobbies you don't learn.
There's a whole bunch of other dudes pre-cum in the front of those shorts too. So you got to be careful. If a woman hands you a pair of another man's shorts.
I wear this other nigga shorts. I got to call her in 2 weeks. Yo, I'm pregnant.
I try not to laugh at that one, but it's funny.
Oh man, yeah. Don't be coming in my relationship with other shorts or other games. But yeah, this movie, Plug Love. This was a good movie, man.
We some toxic niggas, bro. This ain't cool what we doing, man. We supposed to be protecting black women.
But yeah, so
rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
But in this movie, Carmen. So Carmen, she ends up falling for Murder. As they get closer, she's tired of being cheated on, and then Murder, he ends up eventually selling drugs for Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's the twist. Now, yeah. I guess we can't give away too much.
But yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, this next clip is very important. No spoiler, but
Nah, man, you know that's my lady. She hold me down, so she royal to me. Call her my queen.
corny.
Well, I call them bitches. Maybe even hoes. No,
I mean, like, that's the one part I kind of was like, okay, you're trying really hard to establish that he's not a good guy, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy, he calls some bitches and hoes. Like, we kind of got it from the 90 cheating accusations that he wasn't a good dude. You didn't need that part, but whatever.
Right. But Plug Love, man, the plot twist, man. Tubi movies, they be having better plot twists than most like shit that's in theaters.
Yeah, like M. Night Shyamalan, his plot twists are good, but a Tubi movie out of fucking Flint, Michigan would be better.
Yeah, like Scorsese,
Yeah,
Tarantino, that's cool, but nigga, the Marvis Harvey.
this is the Black Casino for sure. Like, all they need is a really fast talking short guy. Tubi movies need a fucking Joe Pesci. They need like a recurring, like they get like 42 Doug to just speak really fast. That shit would probably work.
So yeah, man, if you find the time, man, definitely check out Plug Love, man. This is a good one. And in this movie, what the twist that was cool about this was that it was the woman that wasn't shit.
Nigga, that's not the fucking twist. That's not what happened. She was doing her best.
No, she wasn't doing.
I mean, she wasn't. She was also not. The only one that was worth anything
was Murder.
The dude named Murder somehow.
Yeah, Murder. That name is very deceiving. Murder was an angel. He was a great guy. He was respectful.
I mean, he killed like 3 or 4 niggas in the movie, but you know, that's just how you avoid that. You know, it is what it is. But he didn't hurt anybody. He didn't try to break anybody's heart. And he basically got in the middle of a toxic couple. Mm-hmm. Found himself in the middle of some shit he shouldn't have been in, and drama ensued due to it, which sucks because it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say that she wasn't not shit, but just be careful who you with, because you might end up with a woman and you think she's being put in a bad position or whatever, and maybe she is, but she might also be upholding her end of that toxic relationship. And now you found yourself in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's how the people be out here dying.
Yeah, just the wrong woman, wrong time.
Yeah, that's what. Matter of fact, Tupac.
He got
no. Tupac. He what is it? All Eyes on Me. He said one nigga's getting jealous. The motherfuckers died. That's a real thing. That's a damn. I think that's All Eyes on Me. They say money brings bitches. Bitches bring lies. One niggas get jealous, the motherfuckers die. Yeah, I know that because my dad, we used to always ride around with All Eyes on Me. So that's my shit. Okay. Yeah,
I mean, that's honestly real, because a lot of people like say what you want about these men, how they're killing each other, but at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is over women.
A lot of so
it's not the woman's fault all the time.
No. You see, that's how terrible men are. Men could kill each other, but we just put all the accountability.
Yeah,
it's not the men in these guns. It's these women and these feelings.
Yeah, the feelings and just the being able to spread love to multiple people. That beautiful thing that women are capable of, it's actually their fault, that it causes violence at the end of the day.
It does.
That's basically the point that this shit is kind of making.
Yeah.
Like, she shouldn't have been so loving to everybody,
This is actually, let me see if I can find this clip. I don't know, do you ever see this shit?
Burning. I said you finna do something? You'll get dead up in here. Okay, get your motherfucking self up.
you jumped like you finna throw a kick or something. I'm trying to see.
I ain't worried about that kick.
I'm worried about
that. Look at me, homie. I cut my hair not too long ago. My name Legend. They call me New York.
Call me Fade.
I know who the fuck you are, nigga. I know who the fuck you are, nigga. That don't mean shit to me. This is my motherfucking woman. This is my house. You see this picture still here? This is my mama and my aunt, nigga. Everything in here, me, nigga. Greek legend, master, chief, motherfucker, 6-star, concrete motherfucking general. Everything in here, Rick, me, nigga. You prepared to die for that pussy? I am. So get the fuck up out of here. Fuck you. Fuck your child, nigga. I'll bury you in that motherfucker. Now what you gonna do? I'm with it, nigga. I'm a goon. I'm giving you a pass.
He started talking about his teeth.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful, man. Tubi.
Are you ready to die?
Real life or a Tubi movie. You gotta ask yourself, are you ready to die for that pussy?
I am.
Nigga said you in that job. Oh man.
Why are men such bad people? That's the thing, is like, it's too funny. It's hard to take seriously how fucked up the world is, because nigga, you saying shit like 6-star general. There's no such thing as a 6-star general, is there?
I don't know.
No rating system goes past 5, I'm pretty sure.
Oh man. Oh, that was great.
You know, in like superhero movies, when the villain is monologuing and you're like, this is so unrealistic. Why wouldn't he just kill him? I guess it happens in real life, because that's exactly what that was.
This is some real life plug love.
Yeah, it was plug love with a Joker monologue.
All right. Well, this has been a good one, man.
This has been a very, you know what? We like to remind everybody that black people are not a monolith. Because this has been a episode with a lot of negativity.
Yeah,
negativity.
Negativity.
A whole lot of negativity in this one. And I want you to know that we're target black people. So we don't even do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's Walmart. That's Walmart people doing that shit.
Yeah, take that shit over there. Because it's definitely a different class.
Yeah, and you don't even want to know about Kmart people. If your town still got a Kmart,
them niggas is on meth.
With an F. Meth. It's not even the same recipe.
MEF. They on meth and Mountain Dew.
Newports.
No, yeah. Now Walmart.
Get the Newports and the Mountain Dew.
It is a difference, because Target, they got the nice shopping carts. Everything right smooth, is well oiled. Like the carts is just like, you don't even hear you pushing the cart in the store. Walmart carts, it's like them wheels is made out of squares. Like Walmart carts, it's like they just invented the wheel. Like they got the fucking the cinder block type shit.
And Kmart carts, you gotta get in the middle and then walk with it with your feet like a Flintstones car. You gotta walk the cart yourself.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
You got the baby sitting in the front, you standing in the middle. Oh shit. Man.
What movie is this that we got in the background?
This is War of the Planet of the Apes.
Is this like the third one?
Yeah, that's the third one. They say they're supposed to come out with another one.
Why? This was
is
the
this
racist?
ending.
Is this movie racist? Do you think this is supposed to be like black people or like islander people?
No, that's what they thought. That's what I was saying. The guy D-Ray from Twitter, he was saying that because the one monkey in here wears the blue vest. So he was saying this is about him. And it's just a regular good ass movie.
The original Planet of the Apes movies were definitely about black people though, like 100%. But these, I think looking at these, they're making it very clear that it's animals that got human intelligence.
You remember the one with Mark Wahlberg?
I honestly block it out of my mind. It was so terrible. I remember.
And it was creepy because it was like Mark had this sexual chemistry with one of the monkeys.
He kissed one.
Yeah.
In the movie. I've tried to fucking bury that from my childhood. Like that's traumatic for me. But now I remember that movie and I hated it. And
No, I actually like that movie. I
we
like
had
that
it on
movie.
rotation in the house, but I hated it.
But that movie, but that part was weird.
That made me. I started to understand sexuality better when I saw that because I was like, okay, there's a line. Like animals, nobody had to tell me not to fuck animals. But I was like, you know what? People shouldn't fuck animals.
We didn't even talk about this.
What?
I know it's kind of
we don't have to edit so much of it out that it doesn't matter.
But so it was a professor at Penn State, right?
Right.
A professor at Penn State. He. All right. So backtrack. It was people stealing sanitizer from a park.
People stealing sanitizer from a park at Penn State.
I'm not sure the exact location of where the park was. But it was people. Let me make sure this is correct. I don't want to give out false information. I think this is how it went.
Oh, yo, this is definitely about black people
Right.
because this monkey's giving other monkey Dr. Umar lashings.
So this is what happened. It was people were stealing bags of hand sanitizer from a bathroom. So they installed cameras to try to catch who was stealing these sanitizer bags. And what they ended up capturing on the camera was a Penn State professor like performing sexual acts with his dog. Yeah, this shit is wild. It's crazy. We in a time where it says Penn State professor allegedly caught with dog licking anus. Like, so his dog was eating his ass. His dog was getting the Sukihana on. And
oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's really disgusting.
Did they switch? Did he eat the dog's ass?
He was doing doggy style and the dog was doing his style. And man, this shit is crazy because it's like we at a point now where like now it got us missing the good old days where like Penn State staff was just like committing sexual acts against people.
Against people. So at least it were boys. But at least they could tell somebody it happened. A dog can't even tell that side of the story.
You got to be a horrible criminal to get caught by an animal. This Penn State professor, like they took off his mask. And he was like, "I would have got away with it."
That's good.
If it wasn't for this.
And that dumb dog. It wasn't for you meddling cameras and that dumb dog of yours. Oh, fuck. I really can't believe that this motherfucker got his dog to eat his ass in a public bathroom. That's house shit. You do that, you get some peanut butter from the kitchen and you go to your bedroom and then you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't stop him from doing it, I can at least go home. They got to put that dog down. I don't want, because you know how like you can rescue a dog, but you don't know what it went through.
Right.
How the fuck do you explain? This dog used to eat ass, so you know.
Right. I'll take a dog that was mauled any day over the dog that used to eat ass.
Yeah. So you know, you might not want to change your baby in front of this dog because it's got some problems.
Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, they charging him. Damn,
I feel like we can't end it on that. We gotta just talk about something else. Cause what the fuck? I'm still like processing this. Your dog ate your ass.
Yeah, dog ate his ass, man.
I hope he goes to like electric chair for real. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, and he's 64, so I'm sure he's been doing this for a very long time. You don't just
dogs can smell cancer, and maybe he thought his prostate was enlarged. So you don't know.
Like you don't just start off with your dog to eat your ass in your 60s. This is decades of this. It's man. Damn.
See, that's why I disagree with you kissing a dog, because then it just starts going further south and then it reaches the ass. So I think don't kiss the dog in the mouth now, just so you, because every 10 years you get a little lower.
Yeah, it start off with you just letting your dog eat off the table.
Yeah.
And
then the mouth, and then out comes the peanut butter.
And then it's Friday, it's raining.
And you just like,
Then you're like, why's my dog lighting candles?
Oh shit, my dog listen to Sade, nigga, what the fuck? And you know dogs listen to music. This is the sweetest taboo.
All right.
We can't leave none of that. We can't use none of that.
No, I'm leaving this in. This is hilarious.
Sorry to your mother. Let's apologize to your mother first. Sorry, Anthony's mother.
Yeah,
Sorry.
We just being silly.
Pepsi is well protected.
Yeah, he in the room sleep. All right, let me see. Are you ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can get out of here. This has been a good one, man. I had a great time today.
Yeah.
know
if you
what
listen to
was-
this whole thing, I appreciate you sticking it out with us because there was a lot of exit points you could have taken.
Yeah, I ain't know where we was going to take this today, but
Nobody could have expected this shit. So.
yeah, it's been a good one, man. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff before you get out of here.
Give
Follow
them the
us.
specifics.
Yeah. Like, subscribe on whether that be wherever you listen at, whether that be on Apple, Spotify, whether you watch it on YouTube. Be sure to give us 5 stars. The 5-star rating is much appreciated. And if you can't find us both on social media, support us on all the platforms. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell them like, hey man, I got this new podcast I've been listening to. I love it, and I think you'll love it. So yeah, just help us and keep supporting us. This thing continues to grow, man.